OnceLost server. OnceLost server. OnceLost server. OnceLost server. OnceLost server. OnceLost server. OnceLost.
Hey guys, this is MBZ5. I am on the OnceLost server. I don't believe I've ever posted a video from here yet, but this is a server that Erijah started, Erijah Lost. He's a good buddy of mine from a Mega Fusion server that I'm a part of, and he's started a snapshot vanilla server, so I thought I'd join since I didn't have a vanilla server to play on. And this is it. For those of you that are familiar with it, this is the desert a little outside of spawn. There's Erie's house right there. There's my sad excuse of a house up there. I have stuff piled up there. I'll get to that in a minute. Or another episode. I'll do an official episode after this probably. I guess this is my first official episode, but I'll show you my house and my plans the second episode. That's Seth's house, I believe, out there, and spawn is that way. So head towards Erie's house, get this desert, and I know you guys have been waiting, but the drum roll. That was a terrible drum roll. That's okay though. Is this way, between my house and Seth's house. Just walk out here. I don't recommend doing so at night because this desert fills with mobs. It's pretty fun to fight in though, as evidenced by all my huge creeper blasts everywhere. Anyways, you follow the yellow brick road, or more like cobble together bridge that I made. You guys are free to cut this sugarcane down, just leave the bottom so it regrows. I planted all that. Now this was weird terrain generation. It looked a lot worse than this. I cleaned it up a little bit because it was really terrible, but yeah. I tried to light this up all the way around it pretty far so that we didn't have stuff spawning randomly. I don't know how well I did, but I did light it up. That's a cave that I explored, that I found it. There's no reason to even go in this cave because I've looted everything out of it. That's where I found this double spawner. So, welcome to MPZ's double EXP farmer. It's just a little small, honestly bad build that I did just to give it something. I'll probably extend it out and make it run down here. It'll be interesting, I guess, kind of. Anyways, you go back around here. Open the door. Please close the door behind you so zombies and skeletons can't find their way in. Now there's a ladder down here, but who wants to use a ladder, right? We got a safe drop. 99% of the time it's 100% safe. Let's try it. Splash. Okay. Yeah, don't freak out. Like I've shown 3 people and they've all freaked out when they fell down. It was pretty funny. But that's the way back up. I'm doing a lot of work. You can hear the skeleton spawner back there if you listen. But I've done a lot of work here, and I think it's finished for the most part. So, I have lighting with lava down below. I have an incinerator to throw away. Feed me more, I'm hungry. An incinerator. Let's throw something in there so the zombie flesh inside. See? Nom 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 nom. So these things drop a lot of loot. So basically, if you run out of a whole, or have a bunch of these chests are full and you don't want to throw it in there, just throw anything you don't want in there. We got furnaces because this is a pretty good place to AFK. You can AFK here about, like I said here, about 20 minutes, and you get about 30 levels from it. Look at me, I'm level 35 right now. It's really quick. You stand here to spawn both spiders and skeletons. The skeletons will spawn here. The spiders will eventually make their way here. They're a little slower. It gets clogged up in the system. And I'm just honestly not going to fix it because it's efficient enough for what it needs to be. This is where you get most of your EXP anyways. And that gives you spider eyes and spider web. And it gives you just a little extra EXP when you're standing here anyway. So you might as well. There's an anvil. If you use it a lot, I'd appreciate it if it got replaced because I'm not made out of iron. I mean, I've got enough, but seriously, if you use it a lot, please replace it, just out of courtesy. If the spider spawner gets clogged, which it's not even, I'll push it, but I don't think it's even clogged at this point. You press this button, throws out a piston, and it knocks them off the top. But yeah, see, they're there, and they'll eventually work their way up. Now, if your spider loot gets trapped back here, you walk up here. Now you can get hit there, so be careful. You expect to take a hit if you go there, but it's worth it to pick up some of the stuff sometimes. And when you're standing here, and jump at your own risk, they bite. And yes, they do. Look, yep, look at that. Don't go in there. If you go in that area, you're probably gonna die pretty quickly. You can get in there if you break through this, but that's just maintenance stuff back there. Don't worry about that. Yeah, just stay here. After you AFK for a while here, you'll have a massive skeleton surrounding this, and you'll have a massive spiders completely filling that area up. It'll just be like a circle with legs sticking out. It's pretty funny looking. Same thing with the skeletons. You'd see like circle of legs and then like just bones sticking out everywhere. Bring food and iron swords or something to take these spiders out. They have full health. I tried doing some damage to them with other things and it just wasn't worth my time, honestly. So yeah, just prepare to use a lot of food up and a lot of swords, like stone swords, which there's actually some stuff, stone in here somewhere usually. If not, bring your own. Yeah, I'll just stick some in here. Yeah, I'll put these sticks in there, why not? So yeah, you can make your own swords. You could also take these bows that there are plenty of, and you'll see how fast they accumulate. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh wow, I'm taking all of this. Yeah, these bows accumulate over time. And so you can pick them up and, oh heck yeah. I don't know why someone was using this and didn't want all that stuff. Yeah, it's floor to ceiling. Look at this. You see this? I'm like obsessed with taking all the bows, all the fire bows though. But floor to ceiling chests. So feel free to take anything you find in there, because if it's in there, it means someone didn't want it. So feel free to take it, and feel free to use the furnaces. If you're AFKing anyways, you might as well bring some stuff to cook, throw them in there, and AFK, and then by the time you're done AFKing, all that stuff should be cooked. That's why I put them there. This is the skeleton spawner maintenance room again. Not something you really need to worry about, but it's here. If you want to see how it works, just please don't break these blocks and don't put any lights up here. It will decrease the efficiency of the farm. But yeah, if you want to just spawn skeletons, if you don't want to mess with the spiders or they bother you or whatever, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. But if you don't want to spawn the spiders, you can stand here and it will spawn the skeletons for you, and you can go down there and collect them. I found the best way to collect these drops is to throw an instant health potion, splash potion, into it. After they're flooded, you see here for AFK for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and throw an instant health potion in there, you're going to gain so many levels and have so much crap on the ground. Which is why I made the incinerator, to eat all that stuff that you don't want. Now, this is a community build. I designed this to be a community build. It's not mine personally. I mean, I'll take the credit for making it, but it's ours. So please take care of it. If you break something, fix it, or get somebody else to help you fix it, or get me, let me or Erie know, and we'd be happy to fix it. I'm also want this to be an enchantment table, because you have the anvil down here to level and stuff like that. The enchantment table I want here, and then you can enchant stuff. You have the workbenches there, you have the furnaces. I mean, I want this to be an all-in-one. You can make stuff, you can enchant stuff, you can get the levels to do so place for anybody that wants to use it. So if someone would be kind enough to replace this block with an enchantment table, that would be incredibly grateful for that. And if someone wants to donate bookshelves to make the enchants good, they would be very appreciated. If no one does, I'll get to it eventually, but if you like it and you appreciate it, then I would appreciate the donations. would make me feel like it's more of a community build than just something I did and no one's taking and using it. So please feel free to donate. And again, if you're using the anvil, please donate. If you're using it a lot and it breaks when you're using it or whatever, then please replace it. Besides that, I just thought I'd let you guys know where it's at. And see, look, it starts building up. Let's go push this to make it even better. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we haven't been here too long. Maybe 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes is my guess. And we've already got this many spiders and that many skeletons. You start killing these skeletons. Now watch out, sometimes these skeletons have thorn armor. And if you're not wearing armor of your own, they can actually kill you at times. Which is kind of funny when it happens. But just be careful of that and mindful of that, especially since you're sitting here getting levels in the first place. Guess I didn't pick up any. But yeah, I don't want that either. Or that. But yeah, this is what it is. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you guys use it. And like I said, feel free to take any of this stuff, and you guys are welcome. This is MPP5, and I'm out.